One moment.
Hey, go.
Huh? You bought me chicken nuggets? Gracias, mama.
Thank you, mommy.
Nothing?
It's right there, next to my thing. Where's my thing? Next to my lunchbox. See nothing.
Go, look, go. I don't know what you're talking about. That actually tastes pretty good. money. What I asked for. Frappuccino. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Yep. Hey, you didn't see the trailer?
Pero,
You didn't take it with you?
Yep.
Liar.
I didn't take it with me.
¿dónde lo pusiste?
I put it.
You took it. Where's your bag?
Anda, busca tu bag. No, llaman a ver.
Jenner.
I can see your face.
I didn't get it. Let me check under the bed.
Ay,
I didn't. Don't get in here.
Okay. Infinite Warfare Zombies looks amazing. Yes, I said it, guys. It looks absolutely amazing. We have new monkey bombs that make zombies dance. We have the new magic spinner. I don't know what it's called, but it's awesome. It looks super cool. We're getting the Ripper in zombies. We're getting the intervention in zombies. The intervention. And the fact that we can actually pack a punch this weapon is absolutely amazing. Despite all this amazing stuff, we have an 80s zombies map. Keep this in mind. Everyone has been asking to go back to the past instead of the future. Now, Infinite Warfare is introducing a zombie map in the past, in the 80s, and this trailer is still getting an immense amount of hate, and this is what really puzzles me. This is what confuses me. Why is this trailer getting much hate? Why is it getting so much hate? I honestly don't know. This trailer looks amazing. I don't know. I honestly don't know. Yeah, can you turn off the fan, please? I said please. No, dinner. Thank you. Lower the volume a little bit too. Infinite Warfare Zombies. No, Infinite Warfare Zombies looks absolutely amazing. You heard me, guys. I said it, okay? It looks amazing. Is it better than Treyarch Zombies? Hell yes. Just judging by the trailer, okay? Don't kill me. I'm just saying, judging by the trailer, it looks like 10 times more fun. Now, don't get me wrong. I love Treyarch Zombies. I love every single one of their maps. Like, I know Transit, okay? Just Transit is an exception. And Zetsubo no Shima. But I love their maps. Their maps are extremely thought out with complex Easter eggs, with all this amazing stuff. No. Infinite Warfare Zombies looks absolutely amazing. You heard me right, guys. It looks amazing. It looks fun. We have this nice look 80s theme map. Not only is it 80s, it sets in a theme park, a map that we've always wanted. This is a zombie fan. This is a zombies fan. Like it. This is a zombies fan's like just greatest dreams. This is what every zombies fan really wanted, a theme park themed zombie map. Despite all that, this trailer is getting so much hate, sitting on 18,000 dislikes if I'm not mistaken. This trailer has so many dislikes and so many hate comments, and it just absolutely puzzles me why this trailer is getting hate. Why is this trailer getting so much hate? Honestly, guys, I don't know, but I really do enjoy this trailer, and I decided to go ahead and find out why people are hating on this trailer. So I'm gonna go ahead and read some comments right now and see what people's opinions are on this trailer. But other than that, I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys my opinion before we read the comments. So guys, I love this trailer. It looks super fun. This map just looks fun in general. I mean, we have this 80s themed map, first of all, which is awesome. I mean, super duper cool. I mean, we get Frankie Goes to Hollywood in the background. That is the song Relax. And not only that, but we also get dancing zombies with boom boxes, monkey bombs. There's also the Ripper in Zombies. There's the Intervention. Just imagine Pack-a-Punch in the Intervention. Yes, guys, Pack-a-Punch will be in Infinite Warfare Zombies. Just imagine upgrading the Intervention. It just everything about this map so far looks amazing, and this is basically every Zombies fan's dream. But despite all that, I mean, everyone is still hating on the trailer. So obviously, it's just a bandwagon. I mean, I bet you guys 100% if Zombies in Spaceland was DLC 4, and if you replaced the 4 characters of Zombies in Spaceland with Richtofen, Nikolai, Takeo, and Dempsey, I bet you everyone would like it. I bet you everyone would be like, this is what fans have been asking for. Thank you for listening to us, Treyarch. But since this is an Infinite Warfare, and since this is Infinity Ward, this is getting hate. And this just adds on to the fact that there's a hate train going on with Infinite Warfare. Like, I bet you if this map was made by Treyarch, everyone would love this map. And I think that'd be super awesome if kind of like Infinity Ward did like a troll where, honestly, I'm getting kind of butthurt about all these people hating. But we're gonna go ahead and read the comments right now and see what everyone thinks. Alright, so Olan Zapian says, oh my god, the new Ghostbusters looks great. Okay, now you guys are gonna see a recurring theme about like all these comments. There's comments that compare this zombie map to like different things. Now I want you guys to tell me, how is this similar to Ghostbusters? Go ahead. I'll give you 10 seconds. Okay, no, I'm not gonna give you 10 seconds because it's nothing like Ghostbusters. I mean, I maybe it's because like the 80s theme song or the 80s kind of vibe that makes it seem like that, but other than that, we don't have any ghosts, we don't have any slimes, we don't have anything like that. And this guy is comparing this to Ghostbusters. What is this? Okay, BG says, so Infinite War. Oh my god, guys, I can't even talk. So Infinity Ward thought it was a good idea to combine Call of Duty Zombies with Scooby-Doo. Now, this is one of those other comments that compares this map with something that is not even close. Okay, Scooby-Doo is a band of people that fight monsters that turn out to be actual people, and they kind of find out like who the actual person is behind the mask. Now tell me how surviving infinite rounds, getting points, upgrading weapons, killing zombies, and riding roller coasters is similar to Scooby-Doo. I know I sound crazy, but just tell me how that's similar. Now again, let's look at Off-Brand Bleach. He says Call of Duty Ghostbusters looks great. Now I don't know why people are comparing this to Ghostbusters, but it's just another bandwagon, guys. Everyone's just comparing Call of Duty to different games, even though they're nothing similar. They're not the same. Like there's no similarities between them. But anyways, Defrost617 says, what in God's name has COD turned into? And I know this is another kind of bandwagon thing that a lot of people have been following. Oh, what happened to COD? What has COD turned into? Personally, I think Call of Duty is innovating and changing up its kind of theme and just changing everything up in general. Like before all this futuristic stuff, people were saying that Call of Duty was the same thing every year. So they decided to switch it up. And now that they switched it up, people hate it. So I think the Call of Duty community is very, very stubborn and picky. They want something perfect, even though nothing is perfect at all. Yet these guys are all like, oh god, what does Call of Duty turn into? I think these guys are like kind of like the hipsters of Call of Duty. They stick with the old timey stuff. I'm not hipsters. They're like those nostalgia critic guys who are just like, I like the old better than the new. They can't really embrace the new stuff that Call of Duty brings us. Wow. Natural Harmonia Grobivs X says, wow, Left 4 Dead 3 looks great. And this is one thing that I semi understand. It does have kind of like a fun Left 4 Dead vibe. It just looks fun overall, and that's not actually a bad thing. It's actually kind of a compliment because it just shows that this game mode looks super duper fun and looks pretty cool. Okay, so Adam Robinson says, wow, if this isn't made specifically for 10-year-olds, I don't know what the hell is. Now, first of all, how is this made for 10-year-olds if it's set in the 80s? Can you explain that to me? I would think that it's more aimed to like the people who are from the 80s than if it's aimed to like 10-year-olds, because we got David Hasselhoff. I know a bunch of people from the 80s are gonna be like, oh, David Hasselhoff. We have a bunch of arcade machines that were actually from Activision in the 80s, so I'm pretty sure a lot of people from the 80s will remember that. And plus we also have the songs, we also have the different kind of dress or the overall looks of the zombies and the overall look of the map. So how is this aimed for 10-year-olds if this is an 80s map that kind of has a bunch of Easter eggs that only people from the 80s will remember? Now this is that really confuses me. Okay, so the next comment from Hank Hill, how you doing, my man? He says, didn't know the next Mario Party had zombies in it. Now, how is this like Mario Party? What? We have 4 people killing zombies with weapons and all this stuff. They're in a theme park. It is a dark, gritty 80s theme park. And somehow that's connected to Mario Party, apparently to this guy. According to this guy. Fahad Al-Jabari, sorry if I said your name wrong. He says the new Plants vs Zombies Garden Warfare 3 looks good. What? How does it? Okay, at this point, it's becoming a troll. This is just for people to get mad. This is nothing like Plants vs Zombies. I have not seen a single plant in this trailer, so yeah. Ginger Brit Gaming says, I think Battlefield 1 is better than this. Ginger Brit Gaming says, I think Battlefield 1 is better this time, like if you agree. Now, this is a very... Okay, now, a lot of people have been talking about how Battlefield is way better than Call of Duty this year. And honestly, you can't compare the two. You cannot compare the two. Battlefield is a more objective, kind of team-based game mode. And Call of Duty is just a fun arcade shooter where you just go ahead and jump right into a game. And you don't have to worry about any kind of strategy or tactics at all. It's just a fun overall game, and people are comparing these two games like if they're similar in some ways. I know they're both shooters, but they both have two different gameplay styles. And how are you going to compare Zombies to Battlefield 1? Zombies is it's a separate game mode. 2, you're literally killing zombies. In Battlefield 1, you are actually killing people, and you're in like World War II. So you can't really compare the two. You can't say Call of Duty Zombies is better than Battlefield 1, or Battlefield 1 is better than Call of Duty Zombies. But honestly, I'm gonna go ahead and... I think he could have said, like, I prefer Battlefield 1 better than this, but no, he says it's better. And you can't really compare the two because they're two different things. You kill zombies in one game, you kill actual soldiers in another game. So, yeah. Now, Harambe, how you doing, my man? He says, anyone notice that everyone asks for past, not future, and they get an 80s and Modern Warfare remastered? I don't know why he didn't say remastered, but and yet they still complain. It's 2-1, everyone wins. Now, I totally agree with you, Harambe. Everyone is saying, let's go to the past. Let's go to the past again. But now that we're in the past, everyone is getting mad, jumping on this hate train just because this game is Infinite Warfare. I bet you if Treyarch released this trailer, everyone would love it and think it's amazing. Now, Paladin Power says in the comments below, it says it has a future weapons, or it has future weapons. Now, I understand it has future weapons, but there's no core movement. Who cares about futuristic weapons? We have the ray gun in normal zombies. Do you think that's a futuristic weapon? Because in my opinion, it is. It is an advanced wonder weapon. We have the Wunderwaffe. It shoots electricity. How? What? This is honestly getting me so mad. This guy says that this zombie mode has futuristic weapons. Although we had guns like the ray gun, which is one, I guess you could say it's futuristic because it doesn't shoot normal bullets and it's not like the normal guns. And two, oh, nothing. I'm trying to record. We literally have the SVG in Black Ops 3, which is a futuristic sniper. I mean, the bolt action, you don't even have to like actually pull back the thingy. It literally does it yourself. It's a futuristic weapon. And plus we have the gravity spikes too in Black Ops 3. So I don't know why this guy is complaining. He's obviously following a hate train. No Hera says, guess the mature rating thing can go away now that this is clearly intended for kids. Like I said, this map is set in the 80s. What? It's set in the 80s. It's not set in present time. Why would this be intended for kids if it's set in the 80s? Most, like, I bet you kids nowadays would not know who David Hasselhoff is. They would only know him from, like, the SpongeBob movie. But other than that, they wouldn't know about David Hasselhoff. They wouldn't know about the song that's playing in the background in the trailer. They wouldn't know any of the subtle kind of nods to the 80s or some of the Easter eggs that are in this map, like, at all. So this is what really just confuses me. A lot of people are saying, oh, this is intended for kids. There's literally Atari games that are from the 80s. There's a bunch of 80s stuff that only people from the 80s would know. So this is very, very dumb. This is a stupid statement, just to say the least.
My trigger 20. My trigger. Don't.
Can you close the door? Can you close the door, please? Close the door.
Get out.
So the waiting guy 03 says, when David Hasselhoff dabs in the worst video game ever, that can destroy humanity. First of all, it's not a dab, okay? A lot of people are like, oh, did he dab? Oh, he dabbed. This is the worst game ever. He did not dab. It's just part of the moonwalk. It's like not a setup to the moonwalk. He just adds it to the moonwalk. He does not dab, okay, guys? I'm gonna go ahead and clear that up right now. Now, clearly, this comment was written by like a 6-year-old who was just brainwashed by all this kind of like dabbing and whipping and all this stupid stuff, and he doesn't know really what happened in the 80s. I'm not saying I know what happened in the 80s, but I'm not some ignorant guy who's like, is that a dab? Is that a dab? No, I'm not one of those ignorant guys. I'm more open-minded. And this guy, he's just so ignorant. He's like, oh, is that the dab? This is destroying humanity. It's honestly the dumbest thing ever. Dark Mike BR says, I only say one thing. When the game lunch, everyone go play. I don't know what he said, so honestly. Vedant 309 says, the dab at the end, a dab, like WTF. You need to tilt your head down. Now this is another example of a freaking 9-year-old brainwashed kid. He thinks it's a dab. It's not the dab, okay? It's part of the moonwalk. But anyways, moving on to the next topic. I'm not in any internet. Hey, oh my god. Dad, oh my god. It took me 15 minutes to record my... I don't need the cable.